Dear students, today we are going to see P block elements, its introduction and electronic configuration. P block elements, its introduction followed by electronic configuration. What are P block elements? In the long form of the periodic table, P block elements are present in groups 13 to 18. That means first 12, after first 12 groups, 13 to 18, totally 18 elements, 18 groups are present in the long form of the periodic table. Last 6 groups, 13 to 18, they are referred as P block elements. We may be knowing about long form of the periodic table. In short, I can draw like this. So, skeleton I have drawn. First group, second group, alkali metal, alkali earth metal. Here 10 groups, D block elements, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 and 10. And then 6 groups, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. First 2 groups, group 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 and 18. These group of elements are referred as these group of elements are referred as P block elements. First group, second group, first period, second period, third period, fourth, fifth, sixth and seventh period. These elements are referred as P block elements. We are going to concentrate mainly on these elements. What are they? Boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine. Here the first P block starts from helium. So helium, neon, argon, krypton, xenon, radon. So I am not writing the radioactive elements which are present in the last period. Here boron, aluminum, gallium, indium and thallium. Carbon, silicon, germanium, tin and lead. Nitrogen, phosphorus, arsenic, antimony and bismuth. Oxygen, sulfur, selenium, tellurium, polonium. Fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine and astatine. I didn't write the last element, last row. So these are in general P block elements. They belong to group 13 to 18. What for they are called as P block elements? If electrons enter into, the last electron enter into P subshell or P orbital. If the last electron enters in P orbital, it is referred as a P block element. In general, they have the electronic configuration NS2, NS1, NS2. After that, NP 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. NS2, NP 1 to 6. But helium alone will have the electronic configuration 1s2. Helium is exception. It is having the electronic configuration 1s2. It is not a P block element. Only from neon we start P block elements. This is also associated with this group. All right. Now, these elements have varied properties. How? In the case of, if you look at the long form of the periodic table, all these elements are metals. All these elements, S block elements. D block elements are transition elements. And we will be having lanthanides here, 14 elements, we will be drawing at the bottom, 14 actinides. All these elements are metals. Whereas the elements present here, they may be non-metals, metalloids or metals. All these categories are present in P block elements. That is the speciality in P block elements. If we draw a line, diagonal line, boron, silicon, arsenic, tellurium and arsenic, it roughly separates metals and non-metals. Boron, silicon, germanium, arsenic, tin, antimony, tellurium. These are all said to be metalloids, having properties intermediate between metals and non-metals sometimes. And these elements are considered as metals. Aluminum, gallium, indium, tin, thallium, lead, bismuth, these are all metals. And after this diagonal line, we find mostly non-metals. And the first element usually exhibit peculiar property because of small size. So these category of elements show different properties, varied properties, because of all the three category of elements are present here. And p block elements are so important since we come across with oxygen. Without oxygen we cannot imagine our life. And aluminum, very important, most of the household utensils, aeroplane parts, they are made of aluminum. Silicon and germanium nowadays, very important semiconductor materials are made of silicon and germanium. And therefore, most of the p block elements are of great carbon chemistry, we are aware. So it is because of that p block element seems to have very much important role in our day-to-day life. Regarding its electronic configuration, as I mentioned here, NS2 NP1 to 6 is the general electronic configuration of p block elements. And in the case of boron group element, they have the electronic configuration NS2 NP1. For carbon, NS2 NP2. For nitrogen, NS2 NP3. For oxygen, NS2 NP4. For halogens, NS2 NP5. NS2 NP6. Those elements which are present with the electronic configuration NS2 NP1 generally show the group oxidation, that is number of valence electrons. They have oxidation state 3. And they are referred as icogens because the first element boron is assumed to exhibit an allotrope with 20 phases, and therefore it is referred as those group of elements are referred as icogens. And the next group, carbon group, 14th group, used to show oxidation state of 4 because of 4 electrons in their valence shell. Their valency being 4, therefore they are referred as tetragens. And nitrogen group, they have 5 electrons in their valence shell. They are referred as pnictogens. Most of these elements are poisonous in nature. And nitrogen being inert, and earlier deep sea divers were using nitrogen along with oxygen, but pain causing bent was caused because of nitrogen. And most arsenic, antimony, these are all poisonous, and therefore they are referred as pnictogens. Next group, oxygen group, they are called as chalcogens. What for chalcogens? Most of these elements form ores. If you look at ores or minerals, most of them contain oxides, sulfides, selenites, tellurides, etc. Since these elements cause the formation of ores, they are referred as chalcogens. The 7th group, halogens, salt producing. Sodium chloride, very common salt, present in seawater. Sodium bromide, potassium iodide, potassium chloride. So these elements form salts, and therefore they are referred as halogens. And finally, noble gases are inert gases. inert gases or noble gases. They are inert. What for they are inert? They have the stable electronic configuration, octet structure. Each and every atom is trying to acquire octet structure, stable electronic configuration, completely filled electronic configuration. In the case of noble gases or inert gases, they have got such electronic configuration and therefore they are stable. So in general, the oxidation state is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. This is group oxidation state. But apart from group oxidation state, most of the elements while moving from top to bottom, we know inert pair effect. It is because of that post transition after transition element gallium, if you enter in these elements, they show oxidation state 2 less than the oxidation state shown here. Those things we have discussed already. And then, while moving from left to right in the periodic table, that is boron to fluorine or aluminum to chlorine or gallium to bromine, like that, the tendency to withdraw electron increases. Electron affinity, electronegativity, whatever we call. And therefore, these elements, halogens, mostly show negative oxidation state. Fluorine, chlorine, bromine, iodine, astatine. These elements can acquire one electron and they show in common -1 oxidation state. Especially fluorine can show only minus oxidation state. But other elements can show different oxidation state, that is different. But fluorine being very small and having 7 electrons in its valence shell, it shows only -1 oxidation state. And what for we made N? N principal quantum number. If we go in for boron, it is 2, second period, 2s2 2p1. Boron group. Boron, carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, fluorine and neon. These elements are referred as 2s2 2p1, 2s2 2p2, 2s2 2p3, 2s2 2p4, 2s2 2p5, 2s2 2p6, likewise it goes on. If we go in for third period, 3, n become 3, n become 4, likewise. When we go in for fourth period, in between we will be getting transition elements 3d 1 to 10, 4d 1 to 10. Here after 5d, 3d, 4ds, after 5d, you will be getting 4 of 14 elements in F block elements. Inner transition elements are also intervening. It is because of that we find difference in properties among P block elements. So now we have discussed about what are P block elements and what is their electronic configuration and how these category of elements are also present, what may be the common oxidation state, and they can also show variable oxidation states. All those factors related to introduction and electronic configuration we have discussed. Thank you.